we were talking about, which I loved, was you said when you're talking to your clients, you advise them that it's a marathon, not a sprint.
I think it's very specific to the hospitality industry, which we've been working in for many years, because the budgets are not always aligned with the desires. There's anxiety about that, especially now everyone's talking about branding and how important it is, and it has all this weight. Having had a lot of clients that we've seen grow over time, we try to influence that it's important to start with a strong foundation and build over time. So you need strong branding to build your business, and you need the money to continue to do the things down the line. So we try to work with them over time versus the goal is not to blow out the budget on day one. Do the things that are really meaningful and impactful on day one, and to do them properly, and then to build on that. And we've had so many clients that are proof of that.
Well, one of them is Jack's wife, Frida.
One of them is Jack's.
Right. And you said they started with only 3 branded items, which were?
A logo, a menu, and my legacy, sugar packets. And the reason was because Jack's wife Frida was a shoestring startup situation with a lot of heart and motivation to make it great. We came into the space, they didn't have a huge architecture or interior design budget. So the placemat menus were kind of to help dress up the space and create a branded moment that was also super functional. So we knew we needed menus, and we had these blank tables. So that's how the placemat came about. The sugar packets were already on the tables. Branding them was just like, for an extra cent, we can make this into something, and you're already using it, you're already doing it that way. So it was really just recognizing the opportunity to have that moment of communication while not creating something that was not superfluous or outside of the budget of whatever they were already doing.
We see a lot of restaurants with a lot of different branded items. What would sort of constitute for you a must-have?
So it depends on the restaurant. And it depends on the business model, and it depends on the goals. Because we know that the budgets are always, you're trying to take from one to give to another, and so we really try to be thoughtful with the things that we're making. We talk to our clients about, first of all, what is their concept? Is it a coffee shop? And we work with them on the things that are gonna make the most impact right away, must-haves. So if you're a coffee shop, you have to have a branded coffee cup. And we try to extend the list of things over time. When operators start doing business, they also learn better what it is that they need. And so we don't want to front load them with all this stuff. The must-haves are really the 2 to 5 things that are really going to work for you and are worth spending the money on. And the nice to haves are all the other things. You get them later, as you grow the business. One of the reasons we love working in hospitality is that it's incredibly controlled space that we have control over with the operator. It's everything. It's the lighting, it's the music. We lead all of our projects with strategy to make sure that mission, values, and story are in the brand, because that's what people are gonna remember. And we've done this for a while, so we understand the operations side. And
tagline words of the year is merch. What are your thoughts on merch?
I love merch because it's an opportunity to take your brand outside of the space, and it's an opportunity to do something that actual space doesn't allow you to do because things have to be a certain way. It's an opportunity to express the brand on another level. It's fun and people love it.